Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO. I want to talk to you about something. This was shot over to us through one of our outside investigators that is just phenomenal. I started doing the due diligence backwards on it. He knew it was important to us because he has watched me cover the formulations of supplements in not just in the direct selling world, but across the board. And this last week, the company we knew as Regeneca Worldwide, they're owned by VivaCeuticals out of Orange County, ceased operations because of an ongoing Department of Justice. It wasn't even a probe. I mean, the Department of Justice was going for a permanent injunction. And this all stems back from about this would have been 2013, 2014. I started doing a series on the unethical practices of formulators. What we'd found out is there was a banned substance, DMAA, that was literally killing people. One of the largest, most successful brands in the supplement world, Walmart, GNC, CVS, all these places, was selling it. And it was by a guy who had been convicted several times. And people died. People lost their ability in collegiate sports and other places to literally have anything to do with it. And it was being sold. I'm going to see if I can give you some of the name brands that this was sold under, some of the names that it was used. A&MP citrate, 4-A&MP citrate, 4-methanol 2. I mean, just a list of names that they were using to do. And then they brought out a sister, if you will, ingredient called DMAA, one molecule off, trying to circumvent the banned list at the FDA and the Drug and Food Administration. And it's like, this sucks. So we covered that. And sadly, this company here, Regeneca Worldwide, because they own their own lab, they were in the complaint not doing what they were supposed to do. Now you may say, Troy, what's it matter to us? We've never heard of this company. Here's the reason why. This ingredient was used in several big-time products from companies out there. I'm not going to name the company names. I don't think that's fair. But these companies launched because formulators had put this ingredient in. The ingredient was fast-acting. It was like ephedra from the 90s, if you will. So people saw great results. They were slimming down. It's used in the weight loss industry. And when companies had to change the ingredient, the results ceased. Companies who had put their whole DNA into weight loss had to shift, had to bring out new products. And it hurt some companies very, very bad. And I think that it's only fair that the reps understand companies will launch with certain products brought to them by formulators. A lot of times the companies today will own the outright exclusive on it. They either license it from the patent holder, they have it formulated exclusively for them, the formulator is actually on staff or a partner, that's great. But when all you're doing is using something from another company, using something from a formulator, that formulator, if that's his patent, he may hold that over you and say, look, man, if you don't pay me more because you're making more, then I'm going to take it to a competitor, and this hurts. So this company here is a company that the regulators went after, and they just ceased their operation totally. Completely had to shut it down in order to, probably in order to stay out of prison. They're going to have to destroy all their product, may or may not come back into business. But I want you guys to understand, you need to look at the ingredients on the back of those bottles. I know that you guys get excited. Company owners get excited. But you need to study this because most of you don't have errors and omission. You don't have any type of insurance that would protect you in case one of your clients, somebody that you sold the product to, got hurt. Had a reverse, action to it. Had something, or worse yet, if the product worked so well that an athlete at a high school or college or professional level used it and came back because there was a banned substance in the product and you didn't know it. Becoming a student of the business is an old school methodology. There's a lot of people today that will tell you you don't need to be a student of the business. All you need to go out there is recruit. Well, I'm telling you what, That was the mantra for a while, but it was wrong. You need to be a student of the industry that we're in, the direct selling industry. You need to be a student of the industry in which you're marketing a product for. If you're in the supplement and health and wellness, you need to be a student of that. If you're in cosmetics, you need to be a student of that. If you're in clothing, you need to be a student of that. If you're in technologies, you need to be a student of that. You need to understand the industries in which you're working. You need to learn the soft skills that it takes to overcome some of the objections, some of the rejection that you're going to go through. You need to become a student of your business, of your company. You need to understand the DNA of that. If all you're here is, hey, Troy, I don't care about all that. I've got a landing page and a sales funnel, and I'm out here to make the money. You're going to make some money. Don't get me wrong. Some of you guys are excellent marketers, but it isn't going to last. You're going to jump from company to company to company. And eventually even that will catch up with you, because I see so many internet marketers that do not market within the compliance of the FTC. You don't have the right disclaimers. You don't do any of that. So it's a tough playing field. But you know what? Anything worth having is worth working hard for. And that's what we're going to do in 2017. We're going to be covering some of these hard issues again. We took 16 and we drove down our numbers on the internet. We let all the other hype and crap start going on, and now what you're going to see is the Business News Desk is going to be releasing some pretty powerful stuff, and this is one of our first reports covering the ingredients, the formulators, because we want you guys taken care of. You need to go ahead and click the link. You need to go over and read the article. We're going to link to some of the federal papers, some of the other stuff. We're going to link to some of the old reports, because it's important that you guys be the front door advocates for what's right, what's ethical, what's strong. You need to be the consumer's advocate. You need to be out there pushing the right solutions to end users so that they're out there becoming your raving fans, saying, hey, this company you can trust, this individual you can trust, they're here to help us. That's the key. Live life like it's an epic adventure. Stay dangerous, stay strong. And if you're in any type of home-based business, a Main Street entrepreneur, then get yourself educated and act like it.